These fucking patch notes are the sickest shit since sliced bread, am I right? Actually no, you fucking idiots. Stop getting ahead of yourselves and learn to read. There is no actual way to tell what this means for Zangief because of two reasons. 1. He is not the only one getting changes. It's downright stupid to try to guess what these changes will do for him because the patch will bring with it an entirely new state of the game. And 2. We don't have the details on his changes anyway. No frame data or hitboxes or special properties. Nothing. Of course that doesn't stop a few people from pretending like it's the beginning of the end times. Tweets claiming that Zangief is now top tier and that he's nerfed all show up at the same time. Which one is it? Who is right? Could it be that they are all just pulling shit out of their ass? So I'm going to try to sift through the bullshit and overreactions and try to get to a few plausible conclusions based on what little information we have. First of all, some people seem to be confused about the DP changes. All I'm going to say is that meterless invincible DPs are not back, you dumb fucks. This change is aimed at making anti-air DPs great again. Jump back OS is also being removed. This hurts you if you used it yourself, but overall this is a buff to Zangief's Oki. Good shit. Capcom seems more or less content with Zangief's power level. If we are to believe these developers' comments, then their intent is only to make Lariat more easily punished, and to make him more fun, by expanding his previously kind of boring and one-dimensional toolkit. First change is a slight nerf to some matchups. Headbutting a fireball will now grant you less meter. You'll now need to headbutt 10 to build 1 bar of meter, where previously you only needed 6. The Lariat changes seem wildly misunderstood by some. Some people seem to think light kick into Lariat combos will no longer work. That's just stupid. Light kick is not being touched. Lariat's frame data is still the same. They are only changing its vertical hitbox, not the horizontal one. It will still work. Then there is a new forward throw that only triggers on crouches. Mika has something similar. Currently Zangief is plus 15 and pretty far away after a normal throw. So you will see most Zangiefs go for back throw instead and keep forward throw for their corner pressure. Nerfing forward throws already bad mid-screen Oki seems nonsensical, so I'm guessing they're actually buffing it. Flying Headbutt has a lot of people excited because it used to do a ton of stun in USF4. However, we don't know what its properties are going to be. Does it cause a knockdown on airborne targets like grounded Headbutt? T definitely has to do something special, or there's no reason to use it over a regular air normal. And finally there's Tundra Storm, a new counter that only works against horizontally angled kick attacks. It's worded a bit strangely, but what I think this does is it only works against grounded kick normals, not against jump-ins. However, this is very good because kicks are typically the foot's buttons that give him a lot of trouble. So let's tally the score. DP changes don't mean much. Jump back OS being removed is overall a buff. Headbutt is a slight nerf. Lariat is a slight nerf. New forward throw is probably a buff, but we don't know yet. Air headbutt is most likely a buff, or at the very worst something that's useless. New counter is most likely a buff, or at the very worst something that's useless. TLDR fucking relax, Zangief is not top tier just yet, you morons.